Hi, if you're getting this video from me, this means that we're almost ready to pull your credit. This means that we nearly completed some of our accomplishment and our goals, which was either asset verifying, gift funds, viewed over our monthly debt, paid down our debt, unfreeze your credit, increase the score, release some authorized users, things like that. So here's the next step. You're not required to, but I'm going to suggest if you can do something called an opt-out. In my 25 years of both processing and originating loans, right after a lender or a bank pulls your credit, you're going to get a lot of things like junk mail, sales calls, things like you've been pre-approved, 0 APR, no monthly payment for the next 6 months. And the reason is a lot of marketing companies out there will buy a list of things that made the credit trigger, or not even just a credit report. Sometimes the Secretary of State or the state license permit department for like business owners, if you're doing SBA loans or business loans, commercial loans. This means that you're about to open a business, so you get a lot of alarm company calling you, credit card company calling you, all these merchants calling you, and they buy this list. For those who's doing home owner, residential loan, or home investment loan, home improvement loan, home equity loan, marketing companies also buy a list of credit info. So you see when you go to those company online free credit report, those bureaus that you're saying that's free, it won't affect your scores. Sometimes because it's a soft pull. I don't know if it's a 3-bureau pull or just Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion, but it's free to you. But those companies, it's usually not free. They have to make money somewhere. It's a business. Usually they sell it to third-party company like myself. That will tell me like, hey, I got this list of FICO score between 620 to 680 for each lead. Do you want me to sell it to you per, dollar per lead? And there are companies who turns around and buy these leads, and they solicitate for you, and they send to you all these information, which is, I get, it's a business out there. I'm not saying that they're selling your social security number, driver's license number, date of birth. No, I'm not saying that. They give you something called a soft lead. So this is why the mortgage company have an expiration date on their credit report when we can use it. Because right after we pull your credit, who's to say you went to go buy a yacht, a new car? All those things can factor and affect our credit. Not only increase your debt, put some increase into there, but other factors that we need to know. So in order for me to protect this, and your FICO score may also increase after you do an opt-out. How are we going to do that? An opt-out is an option for you to opt out of pre-screen. How do you do that? You go to optoutprescreen.com, and I will have a link on the bottom of the comment section, so that way you can go into there, and it will prevent you from having information sold with trigger lead. I hope that answers some of the questions. I know some people are saying out there that, you know what, it's not going to affect anything, it's not going to do anything, it's not going to go to your score. There's some things in textbooks and what website company tells us, and then there's reality. There's my experience that I've seen what can be done. For an example, they say you can pull your credit up to 30 days and your score will not drop. But what happened after that 30 days? On the 31st day, how much score are you dropping, and are you willing to drop those scores? So this is really important because I need to get in your rate. If I quote you something, I need to honor that as closely as possible. And every day the pricing change. Will opt-out be there forever? No, it's only good for 5 years. Can you do it for your kids? You can do it for your kids to protect your children's identity from theft of their social security number. However, they have to be at least 13 years of age. So I hope that helped. So I'm going to read something from the rights of this FCR. FCR is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and it is the consumer credit report companies are permitted to include your name on the list used by creditors or insured to make firm offers of credit or insurance company that is not to initiate by you or the firm offers. The FCR also provides you the right to opt out, which prevents consumer credit reporting companies from providing your credit file for firm offers. It's right there. You can Google FCR, and this will help. For me, not only that it will protect us from other inquiries that may go into your account, but also it can increase from 5 to 10 points. Don't forget, You have to know the date when you're supposed to do all this. And if I have not talked to you about those dates, give me a call, email me, message me. If you have any questions about when is this supposed to be done. In general, this is not for everybody. In general, it is 5 days before I pull your credit. So depending on the time that you remove your authorization user, depending on when you pay down your debt, I want your score to continue to increase. But at the same time, this also helps from other soft pull credits and companies, and it's kind of like a lock. This is not the same thing as freezing your account. Nothing the same. Freezing accounts is a totally different category, different ball game. And if you have questions on that, look out for my next video on that, and I'll go into detail of that as well. So you have all my information already. If not, I put information down on my screen. And if you have any question before doing so, feel free to message or call me. Okay, guys? Thank you. I hope this helped out. And let me tell you that site again, just in case, optoutprescreen.com.